probably true history of the Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066. There was a succession crisis in England. And the old king died, and, well, I'll introduce the heralds here. We got Harold Godwinson. He's the chosen successor by the old king's council. So he is technically the new king of England. But there are other claimants, and we're going to talk about one, namely Harold Hardrada. He's the king of Norway, and he wants the throne of England. So he shows up in York, around York, with like 11,000 Vikings. And, you know, Vikings, they've been messing with England for a long time. This is some, you know, a very long beef they got going on here. And so Harold Godwinson is in London. And in about 4 days, he marches, you know, the fjord, which is basically kind of like the English levy. You know, it's just a bunch of bums. He marches them, and the English, you know, marching over long distances fast doesn't come natural to them. But they do it in 4 days, which is entirely remarkable. And Harold Hardrada and the rest of the Vikings, they really didn't expect this. And so they don't even have, like, their armor, like, with them. They left that shit in the boat. They were just they fought a battle with some guy up there, and they whooped his ass, and then, anyway. So when Godwinson shows up with his army, the Vikings are really taken aback here. And they get walloped. But there is something of note. There's a story, I don't know if it's true, you know, but there's a story of a Viking berserker, just a Viking warrior on the bridge, and he fends off the English army alone, so the Vikings can, you know, organize into their battle lines. And he does it with a big axe, I think. And eventually, you know, they can't beat him on the bridge, so they get in like a barrel. They send some dude. Imagine being the guy in the barrel under the bridge having to stab the big Viking berserker in the damn dingleberries. Imagine being him. Anyway, Harold Hardrada ends up dead, and Godwinson, well, he's going to be dead soon too, but he can celebrate. He wins. But soon he's going to have to, you know, march back south and fight, you know, those wily Normans, those scandalous Normans.